morning. This is vlog 366, number 1 in our year 2. We're about to begin. And because we're starting with a whole new series of vlogs all the way to 500, I thought we'd celebrate with a little bit of popcorn. Or maybe just one really big popcorn. What are you doing over there?
I'm making popcorn kernel. It's not easy to figure out.
Today, I'm headed up north, going into Oxnard to the Murphy Museum, kind of like custom 50s trailers. There's going to be tons of those trailers up at that museum. The show is actually tomorrow. I won't be able to go to that because I'm going to the Fountain Valley Car Show. But I'm going to go by today and just kind of check things out, meet with the owner, David, and of course, we're going to be driving something cool. Tall, man.
5'18".
We are up in Oxnard. This is the Murphy Auto Museum. Did I say it right?
Murphy Auto Museum.
Okay.
That's right.
This is David Neal. He's the head honcho here. And today there is a very unique show going on. Unfortunately, it's actually not today. It's tomorrow.
That's right.
But today's the only day I could come up and visit. What is it?
It is our 4th annual vintage trailer show. So we have vintage trailers from all over California are coming for one day only. There'll be 45 trailers here tomorrow. And for anybody who loves vintage camping, trailers, things like that, this is the place to be. This is our signature event for the whole year.
So we're going to take a tour. We're going to look around at some of these amazing trailers. There's so many. There's far more than I realized. And they're all so different.
And you got the owners here too, which is a big benefit.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to take a poke around.
Good. So in the old days, if you were camping, Big Bear, Arrowhead, things like that, you didn't want to go into town to get camping and fishing supplies. It's kind of far. So this is a mobile camping and fishing trailer, and it would pull around to the campsites, and people would come inside just like a little general store, and they would buy whatever they needed.
Look at that.
So everything inside is original, but it's
this
set
is
up as a general store that would go from campsite to campsite.
I would just buy everything in here just because it's so cool. My own cigarette. Doesn't quite work, but close enough. Okay. All right. This is Larry. He's got an amazing trailer here at the show. What can you tell me about this? Because I heard a couple rumors, but I'd rather hear from you.
Well, the main story is this is my family's camping outfit. I joked with David, how long have you been into vintage camping? I'm not. This was state of the art when my dad bought that trailer in 1952.
So you bought the trailer in '52 first.
I used it. It was a used trailer, but he did a lot of camping just with the Jeep, with a different Jeep, with the Jeep by itself.
Okay.
It needed extra room.
Right.
I bought this used in '52.
Okay.
I bought this Jeep brand new in 1953.
Okay.
I was born in 1954. And he kept adding things.
Heard that he was in aerospace and
he was a Lockheed engineer, the classic post-war Lockheed engineer, a gadgeteer, very creative.
Yeah.
That's something we would do together, is go and he'd buy gauges and nuts and bolts by the pound. And it was fun growing up with that.
Fantastic. This trailer belonged to Big Daddy Roth. Designed by boat builders. Oh, that's awesome. And this thing goes right here and you crank it, and the whole thing folds up. That looks familiar. Okay.
What I have over here is the owner of a 1933 covered wagon. It was made by Sherman. He started, Arthur Sherman started making trailers at about 1930. This is a 1933 model. He made about 160 of them. Only 2 are known, really 1.5. One's kind of in bad shape. But this one is in perfect shape, and it's made of canvas. It weighs about 900 pounds, and it's hard to lift the hitch. But it's just the way they made them. It's fully contained inside. Mr. Sherman was a pharmaceutical man, and he was also a boat owner. So if you look inside, you'll see how fine the interior work is for 1933. And by 1936, Mr. Sherman made about 1,000, 1,200 trailers a month. He had 1,000 employees, and he was the largest trailer manufacturer in the United States. It started right here, just a year before this one. So we'll take a look.
You saved me from having to ask you any questions.
Well, thank you very much.
This is Lisa, and she brought in a very cool trailer today. It's kind of unique. It's not really like the rest of these trailers.
No.
And so tell me some things about it.
It's a 1963 Shasta Air flight that I rescued for $100.
$100?
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah, it was in somebody's driveway, and I just knocked on the door.
So I want that.
Yeah. No, I just said, how much do you want to sell that for? And he goes, I don't know.
$100.
Yeah.
Deal. Okay.
Done.
All right.
Well, it took a little bit of talking into. It's pretty rough. But
okay.
Anyway, this is my 7th vintage trailer that I've redone. They all have themes.
Because you do unique things to them.
Yeah, I like to design and decorate.
Well, we're gonna show the audience what this looks like. But do you work with house paint, acrylics? What do you do?
No, it's oil-based.
It's oil-based.
I did not paint this. I have this wonderful tribe of friends and family that get on board with my wacky ideas and see my vision, and we all kind of, it's a communal thing.
You should do it like have a bunch of taggers come in.
I thought about it.
That would be cool.
I did really seriously think about that.
That and a Jurassic Park theme one, that would be cool. Yeah. This is T-O-N-I, Tony with an I, and she has a really cool trailer behind us.
It's a 1950 Westcraft Coronado Pullman, also known as a lantern top or trolley top today.
And you still use this thing?
We camp in it, and that's the first question people ask. You camp in that?
Like
Well, yes.
How could you possibly camp in something so gorgeous? But you can, and you should.
Yes.
Right? All these guys should be camping in their trailers.
Right.
You're setting standard.
Keeping up with it anyway.
Where do you go? Where do you take this thing?
This, we have 46,000 miles on the trailer.
Wow.
We've had it back to North Carolina. We've had it back to Florida, all over the United States. We have a ledger that we keep track.
You must love it a lot.
More than that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Show is tomorrow, but this happens once a year.
Happens once a year. It's the last Saturday of every June.
Okay, and what is the next show you're having?
So the next car show is going to be July 3rd. It's going to be a fantastic Ford show. So a week later, we're going to have a Ford show right here.
Rocking. Okay, I'll have to come to that one. All right, thank you, David.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
All right, man.
Out today, let's take a look at Kathie's popcorn, see what kind of progress she's made. I bet it looks delicious. Wow, that looks great.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put a few more little things on to break up the space.
Sometimes we do a lot of cars, but sometimes you got to do stuff that cars trail, cars tow. I might do boats at one point. But in today's case, it was trailers. It was motorhomes. It was classic, vintage, amazing coolness at the Murphy Auto Museum. That museum is really sick. If you've never been up to, or could be down to, Oxnard, it's kind of a hidden museum. I didn't know about it for years. I met David, the head cheese honcho there who runs the show. Super nice guy, very knowledgeable, and very passionate about all things under that roof. Thanks, David, for having me over and letting me check out some of those amazing trailers. I was thinking about which one was my favorite, and I can't pick. I would like to take each one for about 2 weeks, though. If you can arrange that for me, it would be really cool. Travel across, And then he also wanted me to mention that they're doing a car rally on October 8th. A memorial for Jerry Magnuson. It sounds like it's going to be a really neat event. And if you don't know who Jerry Magnuson is, he was a kind of a titan in the supercharger world and built amazing stuff over the years for 40 years. Just some incredible stuff. Go to the murphyautomuseum.org or call them up, check out some more of the details, but it's happening October 8th. Should be a lot of fun. And once again, still driving the Lincoln Premier from the Automobile Driving Museum, but tomorrow we're going to the Fountain Valley Car Show. Should be a blast. Going to meet up Ken at his pad down in Huntington Beach, and then the show is like right across the street. Not a big deal. But we're going to be driving this Lincoln in, and then we're going to be driving the cop car, the 51 Packard. I'm going to talk to him about switching those. All right, that's it for vlog 366. Thanks for watching. You be good out there, or maybe not. And always remember, vlog it like you stole it.